Hello everyone, it's Darkseeker here again. Welcome back for another video. Now today I'm playing on standard mode for a change, and I'm playing a deck recommended to me by a very good friend, the Ginger Ninja. Do yourselves a favour, give the Ginger Ninja a follow on Twitch. Check him out because he plays Hearthstone, but his primary love at the moment is streaming games from the horror genre. So if you're into watching people play scary games or games from the horror genre, check out the Ginger Ninja. He's a super cool streamer, really chilled out, really laid back, really nice. Interacts with his chat. He's from the UK, so he gets plus points there for that. But yeah, just super entertaining as well, so check him out. But this deck, originally designed by Kibler, is a deck that has sort of a mishmash of different synergies. You've got elemental synergies in this deck. You've got overload synergies. You have evolve effects as well. So doing a number of different things. I guess the strategy is to get an early board. You know, you have Fireflies in this deck. Flametongue Totem can synergize nicely or go nicely with your Fireflies and any totems that you summon to make favourable trades with what your opponent plays. Electrostorm Surge, very useful for casting a spell twice. Hint, hint, i.e. cast Bloodlust twice and win the game. Bloodlust is sort of your big win condition with this deck when you go wide on the board. This deck specialises in going wide on the board and then just winning through Bloodlust. If you need to control the board, you've got Hagatha, you've got Kalimos with the 3 damage AoE, so there are ways to keep control of the board too. But we're going to have a look at this deck in action now on the standard mode legend ladder, looking at my glorious rank there of 10,000.
Is someone injured?
So depending on when you're watching this video was produced at the end of the December season, and it was the first season ever for me getting Legend on standard mode. I'd hit Legend on Wild mode a few times, but this was my first time hitting Legend on standard. And whenever I go up against a priest on Wild mode, it's always a big priest, right? So it's quite refreshing to not be facing big priest on standard mode with their gazillion resurrection effects. Although I am aware that that resurrection priest still exists on standard, it's just not as insane as what you see on Wild. For starters, they don't have barns. That's a massive help. But this guy is playing dragons, and that's quite refreshing.
Shall we make a storm?
That's very refreshing. So taking advantage of these overload synergies here and getting a bit of a board presence going. Now we need to make a decision as to whether we want to kill that or whether we want to push damage to the face. Now my natural instincts as a player kind of kick in here. And we could push a lot of damage face, but I'm happy to make the trades.
Meddlesome insects.
Oh, and of course, Dustbreaker. They always get it precisely when they need it.
The calm before the storm.
So the way we win is by developing a wide board and going face with our minions buffed by Bloodlust. At the rate things are going, we're really going to struggle to develop a wide board, because I assume that he has another Dustbreaker available to him, and I assume that Psychic Scream is also going to be a problem. And up to this point, I wasn't having a lot of luck with this deck. I was struggling to develop those wide boards. I was struggling to win games. I believe I lost a few games in a row. Let's put it like that. I came very close in those games, but just couldn't get the boards that I needed.
Shall we make a storm?
However, the Ginger Ninja says that this is a good deck to play, and if he tells me that it's a good, effective deck to play, then I believe him. I think for me, it's a case of needing to practice playing the deck and making perhaps decisions that are somewhat more optimal.
I must consider.
Now, if he's targeting... Oh, okay, I thought for a second he was targeting my face. If he's targeting the face, probably means he's got a Psychic Scream available. He may well have it in hand, but then think, it's not worth screaming this board. Now, speaking of optimal decisions, this does not look like an optimal decision. Playing Kalimos with a 3 damage AoE on 1 minion? Well, I have Grumble in hand. So, I'm just hoping he doesn't have Psychic Scream here. If he doesn't have it... Okay. He had it. He had it. Okay. There's Kalimos again. Let's try again. So, we have seen one Psychic Scream. Oh. Okay. That's really sad. You know what I was hoping for? I was hoping to fill the board and then draw Bloodlust and just win the game. Fine. We play Grumble. We get our Kalimos back. The other thing that I could have done, if those tokens had survived, is I could have played Cult Master and made some trades. And just drawn my entire deck. That would have been pretty cool. So let's try that. Let's fill the board with 1/1s. You can tell that I'm having fun here. God knows if these are optimal plays, or even correct plays, but who would ever pass up an opportunity to trade all of these tokens into a minion and just draw loads of cards? I mean, that's so cool. He keeps playing Shadow Visions. What is he looking for? Wow, goes face, doesn't trade with a token. Okay, so we can just start drawing now. Okay, so we make some room on the board here. Put some more tokens in. Keep drawing cards. Three health left. How do we want to finish this off? Draw another card? Why not? Oh look, more tokens. So we've actually managed to preserve one of our original tokens on the board there. Unfortunately, we never drew Bloodlust, which is slightly annoying.
The calm before the storm.
So just trying to fill the board here with as much stuff as possible in the hopes that we do draw Bloodlust. Okay, Psychic Scream, of course. Oh wow, this guy runs Grave Horror. He's trying to block my Bloodlust. So, that was a bit of a misplay. I've missed a buff on our Elemental. I mean, I don't think it's going to make the biggest difference in the world. But that's fine. We only get one evolve effect off there, but I think that's more than enough. The pressure there, just from a 7/7 alone, is substantial. We've seen 2 Psychic Screams. I don't see how he comes back, is what I was going to say. So the full board means that we can't play Flametongue Totem. And as a result, we end up putting him down to just 1 health. Okay. So we'll say it again. We don't see how he's going to make a comeback in this game. But he's certainly going to try.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Okay, I was expecting Spirit Lash. Thank God we didn't see that. Okay. There's the card we were looking for. Should I have countered that before Snap playing it? Because we've got to get through 8 health. And there we go. So, finally picking up a victory with this deck, and having a lot of fun in the process. Okay, so Kibler's Overload Aggro Shaman deck with Bloodlust and evolution effects, evolve effects I should say, and elemental effects and overload effects. Fun deck. Really, really fun deck to play. I really love the Cult Master interaction in this deck. Your ability to draw cards after summoning all of these tokens on the board. I think that's just tremendous. Would there be any justification in running a second Cult Master, for instance, just to increase your chances of drawing into it and trading off tokens that you may already have on the board? Something to consider. I love Kalimos in this deck, and as you saw in that previous game, I mean, how many times did we play Kalimos? Was it 3 times that we ended up playing him? Whatever it was, it was really, really cool. So yeah, Kalimos, for his flexibility, for his AOE ability to AOE a board away, for his ability to heal you, for his ability to do damage to your opponent's face. Kalimos has great flexibility, and it's really nice to see him being played in a deck, because you really don't see him played very much at all. So, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon for more Hearthstone fun.